So you have a lot of interaction with small business owners, and that's one thing that Ken and I have talked about, is that in e-commerce, oftentimes you feel like you're on an island, right? It's just you. And so I'm really interested to hear, what are some things that you see small business owners doing wrong, and what are some areas that smart small business owners are doing to adapt to this global marketplace?
I think that there are a lot of issues, and those issues are basically on the stage, on which stage you are. For example, let's take an example: someone who is working their 9 to 5 jobs and they want to build a business. Okay, the very first thing is they want to build this business. They have a dream, but the only thing is that they do all type of research. Okay, and now they are stuck where they have to take action. And I think all of us took action, and you know, uh, we got something, whether it's a positive, negative, but we learn on our way. That is one of the stage. But people who have started now, they have built something. Now their business is growing. Okay. One of the challenges which I see is, and I talk openly. I talk to them openly. I said, well, are you taking your business as a hobby, or are you taking your business seriously? And when I say seriously, it means that you have to treat this, even like e-commerce business, as a serious business where you have, even though you have a virtual team, but you have all the departments. Okay. You need to have, even you are one person, you need to have like your HR, you need to have your research, or marketing. You need to structure those, even though you take ownership of those and work on those, but you need to have those processes somewhere. So later on the stage, when you are moving more toward from solopreneur to entrepreneur, you have everything set up, a very basic structure, and you take it from there. When people start delegating, when people start managing people, not everybody is a manager. I can tell you, when it comes to like I have two partners and they are very good at managing stuff. I lack somewhere, so I kind of fill that gap by having my partners over. So everybody is good at something, and everybody lacks at something. The very first thing you need to know, where do you lack? Okay, if you identify that, and if you can work on your weaknesses, okay, I think that's a major thing. And when it comes to delegating, I think the major problem is how to delegate. Okay, what to delegate. Okay, and when I talk to small business owners, and that is basically from past 3 years continuously, very first call, and I tell them, when it comes to delegating, just make a list of the stuff which you do, list of tasks. And I can tell you, Ken and David, that if you look at the list, if you make your list, I think you could do like more than 80%. You can delegate easily. Okay, that is like time consuming task and time consuming activities. And then you have to see the priority. As a business owner, as a small business owners, you need to have priority. For example, let me just give you an example. So I like giving example because they are based on the real stories, which I went through. So I walked into a warehouse. I see this guy. He's good at manufacturing products. He has this brilliant mind, bringing new products, manufacturing new products. This guy is struggling on the phone with one of the customer who bought his product, and he spent like 4 hours. And I was just and when I walk in, I said, "What is going on?" And he said, "Well, I was talking to this person, and I'm having a hard issue." And I said, "Well, look at this way. You spent 4 hours. Okay. Now, if you have built your processes, okay, if you have built like 3 to 4 templates, for example, if the customer is angry, you need to send this, deal with this. If you get this response, you send this. And ultimately, if this customer is, wants to leave and wants to leave a bad review and you have to save yourself, just provide a full refund. Okay, you need to have 3, 4 processes out there and let someone handle it. So you could take those 4 hours and do something productive. do something meaningful, do something which can bring more revenue to your business. So I think you need to figure out as a business owner where your time should be spent.